The storm above Camp Woodlands had not arrived yet, but it was already felt in the air. The wind moved strangely through the tall trees, bending branches like they were whispering secrets. Far below, a circle of fire burned in the center of the campgrounds, its glow flickering against the faces of 6 teenagers sitting too close together, like the fire was the only thing holding them in place. A phone lay in the middle of the circle, its red recording light blinking steadily. Alexa sat with calm confidence, her expression unreadable, like she already knew how everything would end. Jason leaned back casually, but his eyes were sharp, always watching, always waiting for something exciting to break the silence. Fabian, on the other hand, looked uncomfortable. He kept glancing at the fire, then at the others, like he wanted to disappear into the dark behind them. Amira sat quietly, hugging her knees. Samantha avoided eye contact entirely. And Nala watched everyone with a protective tension, as if she already didn't trust where this night was going. Alexa finally broke the silence. "Last round," she said smoothly. "Truth or dare night ends after this." Jason scoffed lightly. "You always say that." Fabian exhaled and shook his head. "We should stop. This stopped being fun a while ago." But Alexa only smiled slightly, as if she had been waiting for that exact moment. "All right then," she said, turning her gaze slowly to Fabian. "Fabian. Truth or dare?" The fire cracked loudly, as if reacting to the question. Fabian hesitated. Then quietly answered, "Truth." A stillness fell over the group. Alexa leaned forward just a little. "Tell the truth about what happened last year, at Westbrook High." The effect was immediate. Fabian froze. Jason straightened, suddenly interested. Nala's eyes narrowed. Amira looked down. Samantha shifted uneasily. Fabian swallowed hard. "Nothing happened," he said quickly. "People just misunderstood things." Alexa tilted her head. "People just what? Lied? Or did you?" Fabian didn't answer fast enough. And that hesitation said more than words ever could. The scene shifted in Fabian's mind, dragging him back to Westbrook High. Hallways full of noise. Students whispering in clusters. Phones out. Eyes turning away when he passed. A rumor had spread like wildfire back then, one that labeled him as a cheater, someone who leaked exam answers. No one ever proved it. No one ever needed to. Because by the time truth tried to arrive, the story had already won. Fabian had stood alone through it all, watching friendships dissolve without explanation. Back at camp, his voice was lower now. "I didn't leak anything," he said. "I was just there when it happened." Alexa's eyes didn't soften. "That's not what people said." Jason smirked faintly, enjoying the tension. Nala immediately stepped in. "Why are we even doing this?" she asked sharply. "This is supposed to be a game." But Alexa didn't respond. Instead, she simply reached forward and spun the bottle again. And just like that, something changed. The game no longer felt like a game. As the night went on, the dares became sharper. The questions became heavier. Laughter disappeared slowly, replaced by discomfort. Samantha was pushed into revealing a fear she clearly didn't want to share, and tears quietly slipped down her face afterward. Amira leaned toward her and whispered, "It's okay. You don't have to do this." But Jason only laughed. "That's the point. It's real now." Fabian began to notice something unsettling. Alexa wasn't just participating anymore. She was controlling the rhythm of everything. Every question. Every silence. Every reaction. Like she was steering a story only she could see. Then Jason grabbed the phone from the center of the circle. "Let's make this better," he said, scrolling through recordings they had unknowingly captured, confessions, fears, private moments. Nala immediately stood. "Stop recording people without their consent." Jason shrugged. Consent dies when truth starts. Fabian stepped forward, his voice firm now. Delete it. Right now. Jason didn't move. Alexa finally spoke, her tone sharper than before. Put it down, Jason. For a moment, Jason hesitated. Then he pressed play instead. Voices filled the circle. Laughter. Confessions. Fragments of truth they had all thought were private. The air turned heavy. And then, a notification sound broke through everything. Fabian's stomach dropped. You uploaded it? He asked, disbelief rising in his voice. Jason blinked, suddenly realizing what had happened. I didn't think it would actually send. But it had already spread. Phones across camp began buzzing. Screens lit up in the dark. Messages, reactions, screenshots, everything was now outside their control. Alexa stared at the phone in silence. For the first time, she looked uncertain. This wasn't supposed to go this far, she whispered. But it already had. Before dawn, the camp no longer felt like a place of rest, it felt like aftermath. Nala confronted Alexa near the cabins. You started this, she said firmly. Alexa didn't argue. I thought it was just a game. Nala shook her head. You turned people into targets. That silence that followed was heavier than anything said before. Elsewhere, Fabian stood by the lake, staring at the water like it might erase what had happened. Amira joined him quietly. I don't think any of us meant for it to get this bad, she said softly. Fabian nodded. No. But we kept going anyway. As the sun rose over Camp Woodlands, the group slowly began to separate. No laughter remained. No shared energy. Only silence and the weight of consequences. Alexa paused at the camp exit, looking back one last time at the place where everything had unraveled. No one met her gaze. Fabian's voice echoed in her memory, and in the narrator's reflection of everything that had happened. Truth doesn't need a game to matter, he had realized. But when it's forced, it can destroy everything around it. The wind moved through the trees again, softer now. As if the camp itself was finally letting go.